It's a video that somebody sent me. It's a video that somebody sent me that was basically saying that Draya plotted against the dude to get pregnant. And this is actually from the Shade Room from 5 months ago, right? After I get to this Draya conversation, because I want to make sure that I acknowledge something. After I get to this Draya conversation and I show y'all this, I'm going to switch over to Gilbert Arenas, right? And the reason why I want to switch over to Gilbert Arenas is because he says something that I think is important for us to bring to the front of the congregation when he was having a conversation with Nick Young, right? Nick Young is a former NBA player. Gilbert Arenas is a former NBA player. But he did this with Holly Berry, and I didn't really trip about it because I just thought it was wild, but I thought it was just like a one-time thing. But you like my view, Aaron? Oh, I appreciate you liking my view. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy view, man. It's insane to look at the view behind me and to know that I got this insane view behind me. I am very, very blessed. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm super blessed, and I'm very thankful for it. And I'm thankful that God has blessed me with this view. But let me bring this in, right? Because she did this interview about rebranding herself, right? Now remember, she's rebranded herself, and in her rebranding, she wound up getting with a whole new dude. And then not only did she get with a new dude, she wound up getting pregnant, which means that she got an 18-year paycheck from a dude that's gonna probably wind up being a $400 million man by the time that his contract is up. Y'all gotta understand, listen, she didn't just get pregnant by an NBA player. She got pregnant by probably a future star of the NBA. That's the crazy part about it. A future star of the NBA. So let me play this video. Y'all say how old is she? Almost 40. I think
So when you say
she's 39 years old, and her oldest son is 21. So let me get into a certain spot. Give me a second. All right, let's start here.
so like I want to talk about your love life. Are you dating? Are you single? What's your current relationship status?
And keeping that information private.
Okay, can you tell us your type? Like, what's your ideal guy? If you're, if the person you're praying for, like, what's your prayer if you could create the perfect person for you?
You went there with the prayer, huh? I prayed for men before.
Okay.
A man before. I prayed for a man before. I said, like, I went on a date. And I was like, okay, we had a good first date. And I was just like, Lord, I was driving like to see him again for the second date. And I was driving, 45-minute drive. And I was just like, Lord, if this is the man for me, like, please help me act right. And like, keep me here and like in this space. And it like,
Did you act right?
I did.
Okay.
So I have prayed for a man before, so I do believe in that. That is a very real thing. I don't want to.
So was he a good man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't want to mock that ever. When people be like, "I need Sierra's prayer. I need the prayer." That is powerful. It is super powerful and super valid and super true. As far as my type of man, I like a man who is educated in different areas than I am, so that we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other.
Did y'all hear that, bro? Are y'all listening to this? Man, I'm telling you, it's getting worse and worse. They are citing Sierra's prayer. I don't even know what the fuck Sierra's prayer is. Do y'all know what Sierra's prayer is? Listen, remember, damn, that's a fucked up picture that I got of her. Hold on, let me get her off of that. Because I don't want her to look stupid out here in these streets. Hold on, check this out. Damn, I ain't trying to have you looking crazy. All right, so there we go. A prayer. A Sierra's prayer. Y'all, I'm telling you. A 40-year-old woman are going after 21-year-old men. But I mean, if y'all really think about it, what are they famous for? For being an Instagram model. That's what they advertise. They'll come in, they'll host your parties, they'll take pictures, they'll be in videos, and then they get pregnant by young basketball players. That's what their career is. Women have made a career off of just trying to remain relevant. But it used to be that women would age out. Now younger women got to compete with you older women to try to get the man that y'all want because y'all all tossing up a Sierra's prayer. Shit is wild, bro.
Love to learn from a man. I'm attracted to a man's smile. And then I would say, not to be vain, but...
And money. Money.
I mean, we all know I have a type.
What's your type?
I mean, my type is like, has a
I don't know why they just don't tell y'all the truth and say, yo, I'm attracted to men with money.
nice body. That's usually how they come.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what's better, but you know, like a chocolate man. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have like a celebrity crush or someone you just
Let me move over. It's another part where she talked about being a mom and dating, right? A single... Look, of all of the women, think about this, y'all. Of all of the women that Jalen Green could have got. Now, Jalen Green is a young 21, 22-year-old dude, already a multimillionaire, probably going to be in the league at least for the next 10 to 12 years, right? Going to probably make $200, $300, $400 million over the life of his career, considering what the collective bargaining agreement is and the type of money that a lot of these young guys is getting. Just dunked on a dude that looked fucking ferocious the other day when I was scrolling up Instagram. I seen it on my timeline. And of all of the women that he could have picked anybody. He could have had anybody that he wanted to. Past high school crushes, single women, women with no kids, younger women or whatever. This nigga went and got a pregnant chick, Draya, with a child literally the same age as him. That is so unbelievable. And this woman must got witchcraft in between her legs the way she putting curses on niggas.
mom, a young mom, a cool mom, all the things. Because we were kind of just talking about dating. At what point do you know you've met someone you want to introduce to your kids?
I mean, I don't know if there's a timeline on that, but I do think that it's important and you really do know that person. I mean, I would say the last time I introduced someone new to my kids was like...
I don't give a fuck what happened. I don't care who your poster high school crush was. That don't mean that you crashed the fuck out. I ain't never crashing out on no chick. I don't give a fuck who she is.
Probably like 3 months of dating them seriously.
Okay. And do you you don't seem to.
And let me also say, nigga, where you get a poster of Draya from, nigga? He was just in high school like 3-4 years ago. Nigga, you don't even got no posters. Wait, yup. Look, bro, posters is for niggas in prison. And even they got iPads and iPhones now. Posters are for people in prison. I ain't never had a poster of nobody on my wall. I don't know. Did I have somebody? Oh, I had a poster of a Lamborghini Countach. That's what I had on my wall. I had a poster of a Lamborghini Countach. Posters on the wall is for niggas in prison and for women and little girls that used to have them word up posters. You know how they used to, I don't know if y'all remember, but they had these magazines back in the day. And it would be like word up and it would have like immature in that shit and you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, B2K, immature and all of that shit. And they used to have these like posters out because my cousins used to have them. And you would take the posters out and the girls would have them on their wall like, oh my God, Batman, you know, all of that shit, right? And so posters is for little girls and fucking prisoners. That's the only thing posters is for. All the rest of that shit, y'all throw that away. Listen, if your son got a poster on his wall, get that nigga tested for his what do y'all have? What's the difference between the guys and the girls for whatever? You know what I'm saying? Get him tested get him some more treatments or some shit. Get him some therapy. That nigga sitting there and he find a poster. He went out and ordered a poster. Get that nigga some therapy, bro.
Post your kids on social media anymore. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, they're growing up. I mean, my oldest is growing up. He has his own life.
Yeah.
He's so cool and he's so lit. I love that. I'm blocked on his stories. Yeah, because he's so cool. He's so cool.
Listen to how she's talking about her 21, 22-year-old son. Oh my God, he's so cool. He blocks me and all of this stuff. Nigga, he the same age as the nigga that you fucking with. Some testosterone. Get that nigga some testosterone. Look, the way she's talking about her son, he's the same fucking age as the nigga that she dating. Have y'all realized that? The way he's so lit. You know what I'm saying? He's coming into his own. So when you think about this shit, it's wild. It's wild when you think about it. Oh my God, I want to be a cool mom. And he fucking blocked you. And then you went and got a nigga that was the same age as him and you was walking through the airport with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want mom to see what he's doing.
How old is he now?
20.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, he's grown.
Yeah.
Grown.
So he's really cool and he just kind of wants his own identity and I love that for him.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing for him and I respect that. And I ask him to take pictures now. Like, I treat him with the same respect that I would want people to treat me. When they're like, hi, Draya, excuse me, can I get a picture? I'd be like, son, can we take a picture? And sometimes he'll be like, no. And sometimes he'll be like, okay. And then he'll be like, let me see it. You know, like, I'm very respectable or whatever. Respectful, yeah.
Respectful, ma'am. Respectful is the word.
That's it. That's damn tequila. I said 2 wrong words.
It's the tequila.
Yeah, I'm very respectful to his wishes. Yeah. And then my little one is just like, my little one is my little one. I post my little one on my story, but like, just still pictures where they can like comment under as like a forum. Yeah. No, I'm not here for that.
Yeah. So like, what's the difference between raising your oldest back then and like raising your youngest? Like, you know, you're different times and places in your life, learn different things, like all these things. So what's been like the biggest change for you?
No difference. Just, I mean, the social media aspect has been different. Social media wasn't around when my oldest was little. But for the most part, I'm super blessed. Both of my kids were so good and well behaved. I've had it really easy.
Yeah. And so what's your like co-parenting relationship?
Both of their fathers. I talk to both of them. We have a great, friendly, positive relationship. Yeah. And yeah.
Are you still in touch with like the twins? Because you love those girls. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we just all went to Disney.
Oh my God.
Yeah, regardless of where they end up in life, those are my stepdaughters. In any whatever relationship I moved to, those are my stepdaughters. I was in their life till they were 3 to 11. So I was in their life for 8 years. They're my stepdaughters.
Yeah.
You know,
I love that.
I've been in their life longer than they've been alive.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like 1, I think.
So like the person you're dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and I feel like the relationship at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because I'm very non-traditional, and I feel like 2 people that love each other very much, or even that love each other very much as friends.
I know there's these little things
can co-parent. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Like, you know, maybe just 2 people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid. And like, let's.
This shit is insane, y'all. Honestly, it's insane. Y'all talking about kids like they Like y'all talking about going to the store and getting some pots and pans. Oh, you want that set? You want that set? Did you hear what she said? Hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just go ahead and have sex and just have a kid out of wedlock. Bruh. This is what is happening to the community. And then y'all sit here and y'all say, well, men ain't doing this and men ain't doing that. Look at the mentality of the people that are having children. They talking about a kid like it's a PlayStation. Hey, man, you want to go get that PlayStation? Get that new 2K? Get the new Madden? This is insane. This is a human being. This is a whole human being that you're bringing into this world that's eventually going to bring in more human beings into this world. And you talking about them like it's a fucking video game, yo. This is insane, bro.
Listen to what you said. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid. And like, let's just
really?
See.
So you would
I'm very like free spirit. I'm very open and just.
So like, what is that like conversation even? Like, I think you're great. You'd be a great dad. I think we'd raise good kids.
Yeah, I think you're saying it all.
So, in that point, is it like for you, if you were to go in that direction, is it like an insemination or do you do the do?
I don't know.
You haven't thought that far yet.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I do think about, like, I see like all the celebrities having these surrogates and stuff, and I feel like that's like, I think about that a lot, you know, like, do I do that? Is that an option for me? Like, is
People
that something,
crazy,
is it affordable? I don't even know how much that costs. And I don't know if you can just do it because you want to do it, or you have to have a medical condition. There's so many things about that I don't know about. But I mean, it is interesting. And obviously, I would always check with my doctor to make sure I'm fully healthy enough to carry a baby full term and all that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't take that off the table.
Yeah.
It's, you know, whatever. However...
But you're open.
However,
basically.
God and science sees it.
Yeah.
I'm with either one.
Nice. I love that for you. So you were also, like, I just thought about this, like, one of, like, the OG it girls, like, you know, in the IG time. Like, who do you think are some of, like, today's it girls?
Oh, my gosh. There's so many. Okay, so...
I don't really need to see this part, so I don't really care about that. I just wanted to emphasize to y'all what y'all dealing with. I wanted y'all to truly understand what's happening, what you're dealing with, and why it's important for us to have this conversation.